Okay guys, I am back and this is going to be the start of my Poppiness design team project, and I'm going to be kind of like all over the board with the kits that I'm using. So normally I would just like pick one and then kind of maybe filter in some other ones, but I don't know if you guys watch Amy over at Crafty Cat, but has been making these really cool tag journals and I've never made one. So we're going to try it and see what we get. And it also is going to tie in beautifully with the featured Shop Friday. And so yeah, my videos are going to kind of be scattered in and out, that sort of thing. I'm thinking that this will probably just be like kind of 2 or 3 videos, because I'm not sure, since I'm not making a full journal, what it'll be. But I wanted to show you these before I cut them all up. These 2 pages are everything is printed on parchment cardstock, so it's thicker. It says heavy, but it's not like the packs that you get, like say at Michael's, like the thicker cardstock. So anyways, that doesn't matter because it's still pretty thick. These 2 pages are from Susan's Aptos kit. And then this page, or these tags here, come from, oh, and I printed 3. Huh, imagine that. These 3 come from her Animal Spirit kit. It's just, I printed the page apparently 3 times. I thought I only did 2, but hey, we'll work with 3. And then this page and this page, right? Yes, come out of her Ferns 2 kit. And then this page comes out of her Dragonfly kit. And then these 2 come out of, oh, you know, this one comes out of the Fern kit too. Fern kit number 2. And then these 2 pages come out of her green, I want to say the kit's name is Green Marble Kit. I'm not really sure the name entirely, but I wanted the big tags. So that said, that's what we're going to do. And I'm probably, out of these pages that I cut here, we're going to cut maybe like large journaling type, or like time card size or something. We're going to do something. But so I wanted to film this kind of intro, and then I will go do all my cutting. And in the meantime, I'll figure out what these are going to be. And then I will come back and we will get started. Oh, I'm using these as the hinges too. So I do need to cut all of those. So yep, I will be back in like not even seconds for you. It'll just flow right into the next one. Okay guys, talk to you soon. Okay guys, I have cut stuff, and then I was thinking, you know what? I have a ton of little things that I have printed and cut before from those kits, the total Animal Spirit kits, and so they've been extra just from like little things that I've done in the past. So let's see if we can use up some of those. And then I cut those all out, and then I just kind of went through my stuff and just kind of found some things I think I might want to use. So let's just dig in and see where this little journey takes us. I got some time cards and things like that, and maybe some envelopes. And then I cut these at 6 by 7, right? No, 6 and a half. Because I'm going to fold them, and then they should be, if I've done it right, they should be about the width of these. It's a little shy, but I think that's okay. I think that's part of the process. I'm kind of bummed that that's not quite wide enough. Maybe I did it off of these, and maybe we can cut those other ones down a little bit. Oh yeah, see, these ones are pretty close. So we're just going to go with it. So this is going to be the first one, I think. And from what I can remember, Amy inks and then glues. So I'm going to do 2 of these. One for the front and back cover. Oopsie daisy. Oops, almost did it. That'll be okay, I think. Right. Yep, okay. Sorry, getting a little ahead of myself here. Forgetting exactly where I need to be. Okay, so I think I like this one for our cover. So inking, we said, right? Sorry guys, bear with me. I didn't ink because I didn't know if we wanted to use it specifically for this. And so I wanted to kind of keep my options open. But I'm not going to over ink. I'm just going to lightly ink stuff. Just quick. So I hope you all are doing well. I'm starting to kind of feel a little bit better after our trip. I don't know if it just was like altitude sickness, or if I was in the car too long, or if I ate something weird, or I don't know. I haven't had much of an appetite, and my digestive system's been aggravated, and I've been really tired and really headachy. And before anybody says COVID, no, it's not COVID. I don't feel sick like that, if that makes sense. Yeah, I don't have any respiratory. I don't have any of that kind of stuff. I haven't lost my sense of smell or anything like that. So, all right. So let's just do this. And you know what I think? I'm going to bring over my messy board here. And we'll find the cleanest side. And I'm going to slip that under so that I have a way to measure and try to kind of keep them even, if you will, at the bottom. I mean, obviously not everything's going to be even, but I think that's kind of what Amy was doing. Okay, so let's find a couple of seam-sized ovals. Oh, I'm kind of nervous to do this. I don't know why. I don't know if there's any the same size. Oh, those look close enough. Close enough to me. I did save some of the scraps and stuff too, so that we could make more hinges if we need to. I don't know why I'd be nervous to make this. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. I've never made one, and so I guess maybe that's part of it, is that I'm a little nervous on camera to be doing it, but you know me, you get the real. The good, the bad, and the ugly, right? Oh, and we didn't ink this. Oh. Maybe inking was a bad idea. It seems like that might take a while. Oh well, right? Takes us as long as it takes us. And I got a new sponge, and every time I get a new sponge, it does that like weird thing there for me. Oh well. All right, so start out even. Let me make double sure that I'm in frame, because as you know, I had the camera set up with me. Oh, I'm like shaking like a leaf. Oh, ridiculous, isn't it? You know, sometimes I really try stuff out before I bring it to you, but you know what? We don't have time for that this month. Okay, now nobody breathe till I get this bad boy glued. All right, collectively hold your breath. Here we go. You know, I think I'm just going to do it this way. That's way too much stress to try to line it up completely like that first. Yeah, so I don't know what to talk about. I mean, our trip was amazing. I guess I haven't talked about that yet. And my glue, ugh. It's towards the end of the bottle, so it's going to be facetious on me, right? Like it's just going to keep doing its little bubble thing. And leaking everywhere. I should just like put a new one in, but can't waste glue, right? Because at one time you need those 4 little drops out of the bottom of the bottle, right? Excuse me. Excuse me, I apologize. So maybe this is when the lining up works really well. I will say too, since we've been back, my allergies have been kind of acting up too. Well, that's a lot because has a lot to do with the fact that the cottonwoods are just now starting to like lose all their cotton in our area. You're like 2 months behind there, guys. I don't know. The season's pretty weird, isn't it? Does that look even? It doesn't, does it? I don't know how this is going to work, but I'm having fun with it right now. That's kind of cool, huh? All right, let's do this one. And I think, let's see, that one was a green one. So let's do, maybe I'll do one of these. Oh, no, that's not what I was thinking. And the dogs just have to be obnoxious, right? Because I turn on the film. All right. Yeah, he's barking right outside the door. They're not happy because the boys didn't go with us. Only Piper did. And ever since then, the minute the 2 boys hear my voice, they're like barking and like at the door. So yeah, they haven't quite gotten over the fact that we left them behind. So that will probably never happen again. They will probably come with us and we'll just make do in our little tiny camper with everybody in there. Let's see. I was thinking, I wonder if this is too big of a hinge, or maybe if I'm just going to see what it would look like if we cut this in half, if it would be enough of a hinge. And these come on that, in the green marble kit at the bottom. Oh, I kind of like that. The way, I mean, let's try it. What's the worst that's going to happen? It doesn't work out. We have to figure out something else, right? Oh, and I forgot to ink. Oh, well. Oh, maybe I can grab this side at the very least. I'll probably, after I film this one of just getting like these things in, I will probably go and watch her video again so that I can see how many pages she put, or like hinges she put in. I like it so far. I think it's cool. Oh, that one's not quite right, is it? Okay, let's try that again. So let's try this one again. Let's see if putting that space in there. Oh, sorry, I think I'm jiggling you. All right, well, I'm not getting it lined up very well, am I? Oh, dang dogs. Okay, boy, that's a little bit harder than it looks. Definitely harder than she makes it look on video. But I think I got it. Yeah, okay. We're off just, when I say we, I always mean me. I'm off just a little, but I think having that thinner hinge might not be a good idea. I'm not sure. We'll try it another time later in this little journal, but okay, now what? Should we try maybe like a little envelope? Like this little guy? Okay, we're gonna try it. We'll see. Let's see. Let's use some of these smaller guys here. Small one. Well, here's two that kind of look about the same. Okay. Oh, those dogs are going to drive me nuts. Because now, oh. Like right outside the door. Okay, let's do the other one real quick. Oh, I guess I didn't need to go all the way around the edges on that one, huh? Okay, let's see what we got here. All right, again, I'm a little nervous going really small now. So I am going to try another altered book here soon. We're going to give it a whirl. I have not had the best luck altering books. Okay, well that works the best for me, I think. At least so far. Like kind of doing the hinges and then getting them up. Oh, I feel like I have a lot to say, but, or I should have a lot to say, and I don't yet. Oh, well, one thing I could talk about, the trip. Oh, the way up went smoothly, swimmingly. We laughed, we joked, we talked. The trip on the way back, not so much. When we were loading up Saturday morning, we got up, everything went smoothly. We got everything packed in the camper, you know, buttoned down all the hatches for travel. I mean, everything went great. Well, then Paul is outside messing with the hitch a little bit, you know, getting everything ready. And he discovers that the ball on the hitch is like really loose, like it's wobbling. And he was like, what the heck? So, yeah, we, obviously are not going to travel with it that loose. And so him and my dad tried to tighten it. And they could get it like kind of tight with a, like, I think they use like a chisel and a ball peen hammer to, because the way it is, they're like the nuts like way down into this other casing part. Those of you that have like campers will know what I'm talking about. So it was really hard to get to, and nobody had a nut that big because it was like a 2-inch nut. But then even if they had a nut that big, it was going to be hard to get, because it's kind of encased. So like the ball's up here, it goes through the plate of metal. And then if you flip it over, there's like this huge washer and like a locking nut underneath it. But then there's like this lip that comes up and about that far over the top of that thing. So getting anything down in there was not really going to work. So we drove into town and with it, because they got it, like I said, finger tight. So we just drove slow. We got it in to Walmart, and their tire center is closed because we figured a tire center would probably have a nut or something that big. Well, they didn't. So then we called around, and they're like, everything was closed on a Saturday up there, which is, I mean, totally different than here. I mean, everything's open every day of the week except for Chick-fil-A and Hobby Lobby. Like, those are about the only businesses you're not going to find open here in Colorado on a oh, and well, it was Saturday. So yeah, they would be open on a Saturday, but not on a Sunday. But anyways, so we get in there, and the only one that's open is Les Schwab, I think is what the tire center's name is. I know there's a few here in Colorado and apparently in Idaho, and I'm not sure where else. But anyways, so we called them. They're like, yeah, we'll probably have something big enough. Well, when we get there, the guy's like, okay, I have a socket big enough to fit down in there, but we're never going to get it past this lip. And Paul's like, yeah, I kind of thought that. Well, so then they had this big, wrench looking thing, like a crescent wrench. And so he like got on it and then took a breaker bar While Paul, what did Paul use? I don't remember what, I think he had like a crowbar, and he was holding like the nut underneath, and this guy was like wrenching it on. Anyways, long story short, that was like 2-hour delay, which I mean is fine. I mean, but when you're ready to roll by like 8, but you don't really get on the road until 10, you're like, oh no. I think it was like 10 to 10 in the morning, and all of us were already like so done. We just wanted to be home, right? Well, so we finally get on the road, and you know, we have our normal like stops and winds and turns, and it's like a 10-hour drive. I mean, it's nothing to sneeze at, right? And so we're driving, and we're like probably, I don't know, like 30 or 40 miles outside of a town called Rock Springs, Wyoming. And we're driving down, and all of a sudden this huge gust of wind comes like out of nowhere, and it blows my dad's windshield in on his, like on them. I mean, not like completely in, but like buckled it in. Oh, so that was a whole another hour and like 20 minutes. Cause him and Paul were able to kind of wiggle it back and, you know, get the fitting or the gasket back in there, and, then able to like, I don't know, they worked their boy magic. And, we had called a repair guy, but he was like 4 hours out, and we're like, okay. So yeah, just weird trip back. But I will say, I always say there is always a reason. Like, we may not know the reason, but like if you're delayed in traffic and stuff like that, there's always a reason. And I think sometimes it's to like avoid accidents. Like, you know what I mean? Like, everything has a purpose in the universe, and when you're not listening to it is usually when things go really bad, right? Sorry, I was just kind of organizing those for a minute so I knew what I had left and what I could use. And there's that one. Okay, so I think for this one I'm going to use this one, and maybe I'll remember to ink the inside crease this time. No, I don't need to do that. Just that side. Yeah, so that was eventful. And I don't know that my nieces and Grace and my bonus kid ever stopped really giggling the whole trip. So that was nice. It was nice to hear their giggles. I mean, it wasn't really nice at like 1 in the morning, but yeah, they're pretty silly. Pretty silly girls. The boys, I mean, we didn't really hear a peep out of them at night because, you know, well, they're boys and they were sleeping in the camper. I probably better kind of eyeball that. I'm not going too high. Yeah, all in all, I mean, I was pleasantly surprised. Everybody, for the most part, got along. There wasn't too many bickerings. Yeah, the only thing missing was our boo. He was not able to go because of work. And then he felt guilty for even asking for more time off since he'd already had like 2 months. And then he had that couple of days off earlier in the month from a corona scare. So he's back at it. He's working like 2 or 3 different stores this week just to get enough hours. So, but I think we might take a short little trip to South Dakota here in August. Maybe. We're thinking about it. We're trying to work out logistics because it's kind of one of those things, like, you know, like we got the camper to do some camping, right? And a lot of it, we got the camper too for me, well, for everybody really at fair, but at fair, because I'm there literally every morning from like, oh goodness, like 7 in the morning until like 11 at night. and then I have to drive the 45 minutes to an hour home. So, you know, and it's an hour, in between 45 minutes and an hour each direction. So then at that point, then I'm up, you know, way early and to bed really late. Sorry guys, I just needed to move that in a little bit. So, and they do have like campground spots out there for, like superintendents and, kids that do like multiple animal species and whatnot. Oh, this is so cute. Why have I not done this sooner? I don't know, guys. These are pretty fun once you kind of get the hang of it. All right, so I have one more of these. Let's put that on the opposite side. How about that? And then we'll put one of these time cards in. I don't know what it is about the animals, but it's like they have a sixth sense when I start a video. Okay, now which ones? Should we do bigger ones? Yeah, why not? I was like, what did I do with the other one? No, you didn't even pick it up yet. Oh, it's getting to be that time of night, huh? Okay, let's do that one on this side. Okay. Then I think after I get this next piece in, this one and the next one, then I'm gonna go ahead and let you go, and then I'll probably put in the rest because I've got to count to see how many she had before I overdo it or underdo it. I don't know. Yeah. Being my first rodeo making these. And then we'll put on the spine piece. Oh, I knew that one was going to be a little too close. Yeah, I'll have to figure out my spine piece. Oh, so stinking cute, isn't it? Oh, I just love these. I am going to try another one of these pieces though, because I like them. Those other pieces. What am I doing? Being a goofball, that's what I'm doing. Our Gracie is now Snapchatting with one of her friends, or whatever they call it. I will say though, I do have tomorrow all to myself at the house for the first time in a while. That's pretty exciting, not gonna lie. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I mean, I do. I mean, I'm gonna be recording videos, but I have no idea which ones I'm gonna record tomorrow. Oh, so stinking cute. Okay, guys, let me kind of flip through this with you a little bit so you can kind of see what's going on here. So we've got these tags, envelope, and the reason I did it that way is so that we can easily slip in and out. Little pages, some tags. Yeah, okay, I think I'll add just a couple more, and when I come back, oh, I have 2 more of these I could add. I'm gonna go watch her video really quick again and see if I could tell how many pieces she puts in there. Like, is there a point at which it's too much? You know what I mean? And then I will come back and we will like do the work on the spine and then start adding some pieces into it, making some pockets out of the scraps and that sort of thing. So I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.